It's Friday, and while the world is clocking out, cracking cans, checking out, we're just getting started. They're winding down, we're winding up. Most people treat the weekend like a reward, but we treat it like a test. This isn't happy hour, this is high tempo, this is discipline, this is legacy building, this is sweat stained, ego destroying work. The gym lights flicker on, the mats are clean, and every grip, every scramble, every breath, that's where the real work gets done. Not in meetings, not in scroll sessions on your phone, not in daydreams in the bathroom, right here, right now, because discipline does not take Fridays off. You want to be a good father, you need to learn how to stay calm in chaos. You want to be a good husband, show up when it's inconvenient. You want to be a protector, then train like one. Train like your family's safety depends on your sharpness, because one day it might. This isn't just jiu-jitsu. This is pressure therapy. This is spiritual warfare. This is where men reclaim their edge and earn their peace. We're not here to collect stripes. We're here to sharpen tools, tools that translate directly into life. Patience under pressure, composure when everything's sideways, control without cruelty, strength with precision. You can't lie on the mat. You can't fake around. There's no filter, no edit button. You either put in the work or you pay the tax, and that tax comes in sweat, ego, bruises, sore ribs, and hard-earned wisdom. It's where we stress test ourselves. It's where we stay sharp. And let me say this clearly, the world does not need more soft people. The world needs more people who lead from the front, more people who know how to apply pressure without losing control, people who don't fold when things get uncomfortable, people who don't need spotlight because their life is proof enough. You want to know what's wrong with most men? They treat life like it's a vacation, like they're entitled to ease, but life is not easy. It's not supposed to be. That's why we train. That's why we show up on Fridays. While the world winds down, we wind up. The truth is, you don't need another motivating quote. You need a routine that does not care how you feel. You need structure. You need discipline. You need reps. You need people to hold you accountable. And that's what jiu-jitsu really gives you. You can't lie on the mat. You can't fake your way out of a bad position. You either know or you don't. You're either prepared or you're not. And if you're not prepared, if you didn't, you're going to pay the tax. And that's a good thing because that's life. And it's better to learn that lesson in here on the mats than out there in the parking lot where the stakes are way higher. You know what makes a man strong? Not testosterone, not tattoos, not his loud mouth. Consistency. You show up, you train, you stay humble, you keep your house in order, you provide, you protect, you raise your kids to be strong, kind, and capable. You do what's necessary, not what's easy. And that's what jiu-jitsu teaches better than anything else. It's not about sport, not about likes or follows. It's about being hard to kill and easy to respect. It's about walking into a room with quiet confidence and knowing that if something goes down, you are not the problem. You are more than likely the solution. And look, I get it. You're tired. It's been a long week. The responsibilities are piling up. Good. You think the enemy cares that you're tired? You think danger checks your calendar before it shows up at your front door and threatens your family? The point is, when you're tired and when it counts the most, when the training matters and the work you did months ago shows up and pays dividends, that's when you see the fruit of your labors. That's why you can't skip Fridays. We don't train for fun, we train for reality. In real life, it's not fair. It's not scheduled. It's not always clean, but you can be ready. That's what jiu-jitsu is. Every round, every grip fight, every scramble, you're building something: grit, control, mental clarity, breathing under pressure, the ability to make split-second decisions in chaos. And listen, I don't care how old you are, how new you are, what shape you're in. If you're here, you're winning already. You're already a champion. You've already beat the old you as soon as you step on the mat. It's a mindset. You wake up. Maybe you make your bed, maybe you don't. You hydrate. You clean yourself. You come, you train hard. You keep your promises. You hold the standard. Your wife is watching. Your kids are watching. Your team is watching. You don't owe the world a version of yourself that's perfect. You owe them a version of yourself that is disciplined, that's capable, that shows up. And that's what legacy is. And don't confuse legacy with money. Don't confuse success with status. You want to know what success is? It's when your kids aren't afraid of the world because they watched how you walk through the fire every day. It's when your wife feels safe because she knows you'd rather die on your feet than live on your knees. That's what we're building here. A generation of disciplined, dangerous, humble men. We've got young killers on the mat learning to control their aggression. We've got older men shaking off the rust and reclaiming their edge. And everybody's fighting for something. So ask yourself, what are you fighting for? I train for peace of mind, for physical capability, for my family. My students are on the mat. My brothers are on the mat. That's community. Not some fake group chat on Discord with the boys, right? But real community, real accountability, a real tribe. Friday night jiu-jitsu, that's for everyone. The mats are sacred. You leave your ego at the door. You bring your best effort and you get better, or you get tapped, or both. And when class is over, you shake hands, you dap up your partners. Everybody sits around, BS's, and talks about life. And then you go home and you're better than when you came in here. And that's how you close out a week. Not in a bar, but in arm bars. Not in a recliner, or your face buried in the phone. You finish strong here with your team, with your community, sharpening your skills. And don't get it twisted, it's a long game. No one cares about what you do today if you quit next week. It's the guys who stay consistent for years who change their lives. They change their families. You want to break the cycle? This is how. You want to protect your wife, raise strong kids, and be a leader in your home? This is how. It's not complicated. It's just hard. But that's why we do it. Discipline, consistency, pressure, growth, leadership. Jiu-jitsu is not just a sport. I hear a lot of the sport, jiu-jitsu, this, that, and the other. It's a mindset. It is a mirror that shows you yourself. You need to be hard to kill and be easy to respect. This is the long game. This is the fight that never ends. And that's why we love it. See you on the mat tonight.
Time.
Attention, everybody on mat 5. We have a missing gray virus hoodie and gray pair of sweatpants with both a cell phone and a set of beads in them. It belonged to Junior Casio. If you guys could return it to the front if found, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
It's points. Let's go, Sam.
25 points. 25. Cody's field to mat number 2. Cody's field to mat number 2. You have 1 minute or you will be reviewed. Oh, shit.
That's American dog! Take your time, breathe.
Come on, get out of there!